Little dumpling.
Hey, how are you?
Mwah. Here we are again.
At your vacuum store.
At your vacuum store.
A couple more vacuum stores. The vacuums everywhere.
And what I want to mention is, again, in case those people don't realize that we're in an actual vacuum store
We are.
during business hours.
Right, so there's customers and they're fixing, Todd's fixing something. All he's done all day long is fix something.
We fix
You know the
vacuums here.
interesting thing today is we're doing a lot of videos today on Miele's, but he has not fixed one Miele. They've all been those other vacuums.
Those other vacuums, so we won't mention their names.
We won't mention because
Right.
they're good vacuums too. We're probably going to sell a few of them. Anyway, so we're on the next level of still the 5,000 series. All right, this is your upper end Miele's.
Let me interject something,
What?
and just in case they're coming here for the first time, and this is the first video they're seeing, let me say that they should really go back and watch the first videos first.
Right, on the 2,000 series and the 4,000 series, because we're missing some things on some of them. We don't get everything. And there's a lot of features that all of the Miele's have. Like, you know, one of the features that I love on all of them?
What's
they
that?
all have this indicator where it shows you when the bag's full.
And you know what I really like about it? What I really like about them all is the little wheel caddies underneath there. The little coasters, because, look at that. I didn't close it well. So these coasters, I don't know if you can see it on the ground or not right now, but they roll so easily, so nicely, they don't fall over.
There's just no yanking,
because
as
of
Todd
that.
says.
He says you pull, but don't yank.
Right.
Right.
So-
Some of us are yankers, others are pullers. Pull, don't yank.
Right.
Okay, so we've got the red one and the black one.
Right, so the black one is the Calisto.
Calisto.
Calisto. You can't even say that word without saying it that way.
Calisto.
And the red one is called the Libra. So if you're into
Libra.
astronomy or astrology, it's
This makes me think of a cute girl. My little sister's a Libra.
Oh, okay. Your little.
We're not going to say
We're
it.
not going there.
No.
All right. So here we are. The only difference between these two, all right? Remember, the 5,000 series has bigger bags. They all, by the way, have HEPA filters.
All of them have
Awesome.
HEPA filters, right?
The top several of them have these really
Better handles.
great handles,
On off here on this for the beater brush.
right, for the beater brush.
But holy mackerels, look at this!
That is a man size. You know,
Would you look at the size of
get
this
us
thing?
one of these vacuums, and you're going to vacuum
I don't think I'll get one of these.
because he doesn't want to.
I sell the vacuums, I make the money, you do the vacuuming, or we will hire Wanda the Wonderful.
Right.
Okay?
And by the way, I don't mind doing the vacuuming, so it's not really a.
Well, when you look at the size of the head on this vacuum,
I know.
would you mind holding up the head on that one?
That's no problem.
Look at the difference
These are
between
perfect. They're all totally the same.
Now, just because it's bigger, it doesn't necessarily it's better.
No, not at all. It just, but both of these vacuums are great if you have a lot of medium to high
Plush carpet.
plush carpet.
That's right.
But also you can still use it on wood floor and everything else.
Todd, is this a light that's in the front of this Electro Plus? Is that a light right there? In the front or no? Yeah. Yeah, one other difference about this one is it has a light. Thank you, Todd.
So you can
There's
see
a
where
light
you're
that you can see a little bit better. It also has a couple of different switches here. One of them is here on the left. You step on this one to drop the handle, and this one is for height adjustment.
Right, so you can actually get this thing right underneath flat things. It's amazing.
Look what you made me do.
Put that over there. All right, so just like every other Miele, they still got a button here you can extend because again, they all come with the power, the little hand tools, right? So you can make it. You got a little short person, a little tall person. Look at how easy this goes, and I just love this. This is an amazing thing where all these handles just move around, and you can swivel and get underneath the beds and the tables and. Oh, am I talking too much?
No, I think you're doing great.
Yeah,
You know,
okay.
Miele's really designed to be easy to use.
Right.
Between the ease of use on the handle,
I'm convinced.
the way that the hose swivels as you move,
Just look it up.
so you're not fighting against the hose. You know,
Working with you and not against you.
that's right. I have some upper body strength. I could force things around,
Yeah.
but why would I want? With a belly like this, why would you want it any bigger? She keeps telling me to work out. I said, telling you, you wouldn't want it any bigger. It's big enough. So, even though I have the ability to move this around, why would I want to? It's just so nice and easy to move this way. That nice little swivel
I
there.
think it's great.
Yeah.
So, and again, you know, I actually really like the fact that you can, because it's not as complicated as it actually looks. It's just, you can, again, the 5000 all have this ability just to store the handle right there, and so the handle doesn't flop around in the closet and break everything else.
And it does have the automatic cord rewind. It's about a 30-foot radius. You can vacuum a big house,
Right.
and this doesn't have to be plugged in all the time.
And-
Every other room you go to.
Right, and both of these have this big head for the floor too.
I think that's called the parquet floor tool.
But you can use it on any.
Is that right? The
Tom
parquet
says
tool.
yes.
Mhm.
So,
Okay, so the way this
Anything
thing
else?
works, just so you know, you just push on this head there, and it just
Release
flops
it.
right down,
right,
comes up.
and the other lever is.
It's
for
kind of nice
changing
because it just stays put. So if you're constantly stopping what you're doing to do something else, it might be a little easier to use, start and stop, and walk away from without sitting up against the vacuum like
Right.
the divine Miss E is doing here. And then the other thing we have here on the right side is a height adjustment on this side.
just
So
tap it.
you just tap that and makes it
Goes up and down.
up and down. Very
Up and
good.
down.
Outside of that,
Anything else?
no, the
Still got the
Hefner-
adjustments on the front. But actually, you know what, the cool part about these are a little bit different than the other ones that
What's
we've
better?
shown them.
What?
Not necessarily better, but this one, oh no, it doesn't. I'm wrong, it still has all the little adjustments. So not sure if you can see it, but
What?
it still has these.
Wait, let me zoom in for you, okay? My little dumpling. Hold on a minute.
Hang on.
Hold
He's
on.
going to zoom in.
Hold the phone.
Hold the phone.
Ah,
Speaking of phones.
is that incredible or what?
Phone.